Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name's Tandra and today we're doing our daily messages from Spirit. And it's Christmas week this week, so we decided to have some Christmas treats as our pile indicators here. So we do have 3 piles as usual. We have pile 1 with Santa, pile 2 with the snowflake, and pile 3 with the gingerbread man. So you have 3 different piles here to choose from. These are timeless readings, so whenever you run across this reading and you feel compelled to watch it, there should be a message for you. We also, in each reading, will be doing our oracle spheres. That's where you think of a yes or no type of question that you would like to get an answer to, and we will do that at the end of each individual pile. Okay? So you go through, you decide which pile that you would like to watch. In the description, there will be a timestamp for each pile, and we'll see you there. Hello, Pile 1, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit, those of you that chose the Santa. And we have our messages here. We also have our oracle spheres, so you could be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to, and we will be getting those as well. So let's see what messages we have today. We have the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, the message from this is the hard work that you've been putting in. You've been putting in a lot of hard work, and now's the time to take a break. Okay, you have done what you've needed to do. You've completed your task up to this point and where you can finish it, and now's the time to take a rest. It's a good idea to sit back a little bit, relax, maybe even look at things from a different perspective, for a minute before you go on with things. Just the take a break is basically the message that I'm getting. It's a good idea to just kind of rest for a moment, sit back, take in what you've done so far. But you really are at the completion energy of whatever it is that you've been doing, whatever it is that you've been focusing your life on at the moment. You really are kind of getting to the end of it. You'll almost be ready to maybe move on to something else as time comes up, or that at least the rest will help you be able to finish it off. Okay, as in you might be at a stuck point, kind of like a writer's block sort of deal. And that by taking a rest and taking a moment from the hard work that you've been spending, that you should be able to finish things off nicely and be able to complete things. Okay, so that's basically your message, is that it's time to take a break from what you've been working on, and then you can pick it back up from there. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our oracle spheres. This is where you think of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. So it can be any question you want. It's just a good idea if it has a yes or no type of answer, because that's the only kind of answers we have. It's also a good idea if you could make it a little more narrow in scope, because that might make it easier to answer as well. But basically you think of your question and then you pick a stand. We have gold, green, and blue today. You pick which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and then we're going to go out and we're going to get the answers. All right, the number 1 gold is a yes. Number 2 green is a probable. And number 3 blue is a very likely. So we have a yes, a probable, and a very likely. So all very affirmative answers on that. Whenever that happens, I always wonder what the questions are. All right, guys. Well, there's your oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We very much appreciate it. We would love it if you could give the video a thumbs up, Share the channel with your friends and family, and leave us comments in the comments section. And we also invite you to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of future videos when they come out. We do put out these daily readings, but we also have other readings that come out every week. We're also getting ready to put out our yearly predictions for 2022, so you might be on the lookout for those as well. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your daily messages from Spirit, those of you that chose the snowflake. And we have your messages here, and we also have our oracle spheres, so you could be thinking of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. All right, let's see what our messages are today. We have the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, and the Star card. Okay, what I see here, what the message is here, has to do with moving on. Okay, there's some movement here for sure. It's time to whatever has been kind of holding you back, whatever you have let bother you, whatever you I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. Basically, you've had some things lately that have kept you from moving forward in your life. Things that have kind of held you back. Things that it's more psychological than physical. It's more of some things that have kind of hurt you, or and honestly, it could be physical in that you may be letting certain obligations or things that you have to accomplish hold you back from doing what you want to do as well. Okay, so it could be that energy. But basically, there is something in your life that you have let you get off kilter, let you get out of balance, let you not move forward, not go anywhere where you'd like to go. And now's the time to move forward from that. Now's the time to actually make a plan and execute it, go forward, and not let things hold you back any longer. Okay? That's the message that Spirit has for you. They want you to move forward. They want you to get on with your life, basically. Get on with the things that you would like to do. Whatever that happens to be, whatever, you really want to go for. And actually go ahead and do that. That's where they would like for you to go. Okay? So that's the message that they have for you today. Now let's look at our oracle spheres. This is where you think of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. It's best to limit it a little bit in scope, and of course you need to make it have a yes or no type of answer. Other than that, it can be about anything that you'd like. We have 3 different stands here. We have blue, gold, and green. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answers on, and we'll go out and we'll get those. Whoop. Kind of went flying there. Number 1, blue, is a not likely. Number 2, gold, is a maybe. And number 3, green, is a no. So we have a not likely, a maybe, and a no. So there are oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here and letting us do this reading for you. I hope there were some messages that were useful to you. Please, if you get a chance, can you please give us a thumbs up, leave us comments in the comments section, and share the channel with your friends and family. Those things are very important to us, and we very much appreciate it. Also, if you get a chance to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, you can be notified of future videos when they come out. We do these every day, but we also have weekly videos that we put out, and we also are getting ready to put out our predictions for 2022. So you might be on the lookout for those coming up as well. We look forward to seeing you again in future videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. Those of you that chose the gingerbread man, move him off to the side. We have your messages here. We also have our Oracle spheres, so you can be thinking of your yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to. So let's see what our messages are today. We have the Three of Wands, we have the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow. Now is the time for you to implement some sort of thoughts and ideas that you've had recently. Now's the time to go ahead and go forward with those. You're going to see some movement in your life. Now's the time to start to see kind of the wheels turning, things moving more in your favor. And now's the time to implement that. I really feel like maybe you guys have some creative ideas that you've been working with or thinking about. And Spirit says now's the time to go for those. Now's the time to implement those. Now's the time to start working on those, because fortune is turning more in your favor to make it more likely for these things to work out well for you. Okay? So now's the time to get started on those. Now's the time to start really making plans for your future, start working on those things, and start really going for it, basically. Okay? So that is your message for today. And then we also have our Oracle spheres. This is where you think of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to. It's best just to limit it in scope a little bit, so it's a little easier to get the answer, but it could be pretty much about anything that you would like. And you pick your stand. We have blue, gold, and green today, so you decide which stand you would like you to get your answer on, and we'll go out and we'll get our answers. Number 1, blue, is a yes. Number 2, gold, is a yes. And number 3, I want to pop out today, is a maybe for green. So we have yes, yes, and maybe. So there's our Oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We very much appreciate you letting us do these for you. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share the channel with your friends and family, and leave us comments in the comments section. All of those things are very useful to us, and we very much appreciate it. Also, if you get an opportunity to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, you can be notified of future videos when they come out. We do these readings every day, but we also have other weekly readings that we do, and we're also getting ready to put out our yearly 2022 readings soon, so you can check those out as well. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again in other videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.